Welcome back, IZK. It's Tuesday. I missed Monday. My apologies. I was under the weather. So Bitcoin moving since last Monday. Total market cap up about 500 billion for the total crypto market cap. Total 2 is up about 200 billion. So money is moving. Money is moving. Time we took a quick look at just where it's moving, because that's the important thing. The important thing is to know the state of play. Okay, first things first. It's not financial advice. Okay, it's just not. Right? It's never financial advice. Right? Okay. Bitcoin dominance is down 1.13%. We'll take a look at how that has come about, okay, because it's an interesting market. Very interesting. Total fiat inflows have been $3.7 billion for the last week, which is 3.8, which is 13th week consecutive inflows for the entire market. That's must be a record. 13 in a row. Where did it go? Vast majority of it went to Bitcoin, over 66%. Nearly $1 billion into ETH. Solana took in 92 million. XRP down 104 million. Sui plus 3.5. So your total there 3.7. 3.7. Nothing wrong with that. That's the type of inflow that moves the market drastically. You see that type of inflow on an ongoing basis, you're headed skyward. So let's just keep an eye on them flows. We saw that type of move that Bitcoin made, plus 10% in the last week, last few days. That's a direct result of this fiat inflow into the asset class. Okay, it's always the wrong way around. So we're following the global trend now. Price of Bitcoin's currently 117,321. So it's at what, 116,894 there. That's fine. Following M2 with the 10-week lead. It's kind of just par for the course. Nothing's really changed. MVRV score, it's up to 2.57. It was at 2.36 this time last week. Still nowhere near where you would expect to top out, or for even to be feeling frothy yet. Now, does it go to 6? I don't know, but it'll definitely go to 3. It'll definitely go to 4. So nothing out of the ordinary there. Altcoin season. It's altcoin season, everybody. We're into neutral territory. We're at 35. So as we spoke about last Monday, time at 109, 108 to be selling your Bitcoin and moving into alts? No, absolutely not. But is it time to be accumulating alts? Yeah, it is. Just doesn't mean you have to sell other assets in order to get them. Okay. So short term, where are we price wise? What are the leverage players doing? Around 116 400 seems to be their liquidation on the low side for the longs, and around the 118 and a half you're looking at shorts start to get liquidated. And when them shorts start to get liquidated, you can see there with the yellow bands running across the screen, all the way up to 123. Like, them bands are pretty close together, so you could be looking at kind of it's not too major a liquidation event there at 11850, but if you get up into the 121s, You could start to see cascading liquidations that could literally punch us to an all-time high. Okay. Volatility index is up again. I think it was 1.21. Yeah, 1.19 last week. It's up at 1.41. So nothing out of the ordinary. It was so low it had to rise. We got it to the upside, thank God. You know, unless you're short, a short. Unless you've been short in the market, you know, if you have been, the trend is your friend, man. It's your friend. Don't stop trying to be too smart, unless, which we'll talk about, you know, in the coming weeks, strategies to kind of hedge out your position so that, you know, you're looking at making gains no matter what, and calculating, you know, what's the right size of hedging position to take, and you know, given your portfolio size and what type of leverage to take with it. It's low. It's low leverage. You know, you're not going to keep up the level of portfolio growth that you have in a downtrend, but that doesn't mean you have to lose everything either. Okay. Um, this is interesting. Short and long interest. If you look there at the 1 hour long volume, it's down 42%. Um, the 4 hour long volume down 52%, we'll call it. And the 24 hour long volume is down 0.6%. If you look at the short volume, that's down 25% on the 1 hour, down 54% on the 4 hour, and plus 11% on the 24 hour. So people are getting out of leverage positions. This is kind of spot market right now. Just don't wreck yourself. Just why take on that level of risk? There's no need whatsoever. Just hold and wait and see. Um, you know, the MVRV score is telling me we're just fine. You know, for another while. That can change quickly, as with other metrics that we've gone into in the past, and that will go into next week again, such as minor reserves, minor sell pressure. We might look at the ETF and company treasuries and stuff like that, just to get a feel for where they are and what their kind of accumulation patterns are and have been during this period of growth. So I wanted to keep it short and sweet. I think I did. 8 minutes. Perfect. Perfect. All right. Look, I'll be back probably Friday.